Hopefully, I'm under my own name because I got a bone to pick with that nigga anyway.
Do you have to start the intro over or no? How's that work?
Um, I can. Welcome to the Vixen Memoirs podcast. I'm your wonderful and gracious, lovely host. I am Crystal. This is my lovely co-host, Mickey B from the C. I still ain't did my bars yet, but what I
Whoa.
but what I was saying, Facebook user, can you tell me if I'm under my own name? But what I was saying was, I had noticed that there were new people that were listening. So welcome to the new listeners and the views and opinion. Okay. Because I had a whole other thing. I was like professional with everything. Fuck.
You were. It was nice. I was proud of you.
We are a part of a Facebook group by the name of Pardon My Ugly, PARDONMYUGLY.
You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. What? You ugly. Sorry. I couldn't resist. I could not resist.
So listen, I had noticed that people listen. There have been more listeners to the podcast in podcast form. So if you want to come fuck with us live, we are here every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. ish Central Standard Time. So if you want to come fuck with us and talk to us and kick it with us live, come on in here on Facebook and Pardon My Ugly Live. Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. somewhere around there, 8:30, 8:15. Look, we'll be here, okay?
Ma'am, look, we be bullshitting.
Listen,
we bullshit a lot because we're from Chicago, so
we're professionals. Listen, is it my name? Okay, it is my name. All right.
Yeah, it is.
If the views and opinions that are expressed in the Pardon My Ugly group do not reflect the Vixen Memoirs podcast. So listen, I say all that to say, go in there at your own risk. Like, I can't be responsible for what happens to you if you go in there. But if you come fuck with us every Tuesday at 8 p.m., I mean, good things will happen. I promise you.
Yeah, because we have a good fucking time. They like to argue and shit. Look, what did Mike say? I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like,
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is that loving somebody? What's up with y'all?
like people are using these Facebook groups for the wrong reasons. It's too many single people in these groups. So y'all want to argue about how much money somebody made. Bro, are you trying to get the draws or no? Because right now, you looking real suspect.
You know, part of the problem is they are led by Satan himself. So, I mean, can you confirm or deny? Tammy, yo.
Hey, Tammy.
Is that accurate?
Well, what's funny is that Satan himself doesn't believe that he is Satan, and we be like, yo, you wild. And he's like, what you mean? Bro, you be showing up with this canister of gasoline, fueling this dumb shit, and then be like, why is everybody mad at me? What did I do wrong? Everything. Your existence right now is wrong.
Listen, you are listening somewhere out and bless you. TV land,
Thank you.
podcast land, YouTube land, wherever you're listening from. Hey, wherever you're listening from. If you are not aware that this group is led by Satan himself, and if you enter the group, then you'll know exactly who we're talking about. But anyway, I'm at the point where I want to fight him. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, I feel like I've known him a really, really long time. So I don't think that he's like a woman beater. So I feel like I could like steal off him and like get a couple like shots off without, you know what I'm saying, agitating him that much. Like, cause he's not like a woman beater. So he's not like gonna hit me back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like you only have one lick. You could probably get one lick, and then that's.
I feel like
I just think
3.
I don't know. He gonna let you get 3, fam.
3.
You might just have to rock out with one.
I got 3. Listen.
Hey Nash. Hey Tanisha. I want to say hi to the ladies.
Tell me how many? If I steal off him one time, right? He might be like, all right, Crystal, I mean, I don't know why the fuck you did that shit, but you know what I'm saying, be cool. And then if I steal off him again, he gonna be like, all right, chill, man, like, cause I don't even hit women, so don't be doing that. And then
I think the first one he gonna be like, all right, G, I'll let you get one. And then the second one, he gonna muff your fucking head off your shoulders.
He gonna muff me.
He not gonna hit you, but he gonna muff your shoulders together. You gonna be like, oh, and they're just gonna touch.
But listen, I'm 5'3". He probably like 6'2", 6'3". Let me just get my shit off. Let me tell you why. Listen, last week was a really good episode, right? It was such a good episode. And dude, you come to find out, this nigga ain't got enough fucking space on the goddamn shit for me to save and send. Exactly. So now you see
this is the second time. This is the second fucking time. Bro, look, man. We just need to do better at getting our following and being like Deuces, bro.
Now I'm not gonna act like it's his sole responsibility to take care of this, because I also can do this, but I just feel like he's like Oz in the background, so he like, gets shit and fixes shit, and
yeah, he's boss man. He's the boss. Is what the boss got to do.
Last week, if y'all was here last week was such a good episode, and I can't even fucking up.
People reached out to me and was like, that was a really great episode. I'm like, y'all like the dick episodes. Y'all love when we talk about some dick.
Hi, y'all. I know y'all saying hi in the comments. They just say Facebook user, so I don't know.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Aisha. I got my little laptop over here. Aisha's my homie. She always be in the comments calling people out. I fucked with you, girl. I fucked with you hard.
It ain't no cool song for Jason or Tammy. It ain't no A.I. Tammy or Jason. Sorry, y'all ain't got no cool name. But I want y'all to leave in the comments how many punches y'all think I could get off of Lance before he like be like, all right, Crystal, like
before he muff her soul out her body.
He ain't like violent or no shit. Like he not
muffing isn't violent. That's why niggas will be like, bitch, what? And your whole like top head is gonna like dislocate from your spine, bitch. He's not going to put his hands on you.
Y'all think I would get one lick off before?
Exactly. I felt like she got one good lick.
Ooh, Tammy, I should punch him in the stomach. Idiot.
I remember I punched this guy and I felt so bad because he didn't even do shit. My guy pissed me off and he just happened to be in front of me and I stole on him in the back, like in the middle of and he was like, what the fuck? And I hit him so hard, he hit like the one knee on the floor. And I was like, I am really sorry.
I just want to steal
really
off
sorry.
you, Mom.
You just get one. You pick a really good spot. That's fine. I told you, took him down to the face.
Listen. Okay, so y'all think I could get multiple licks off if I don't touch his face. I can't even reach his face. That nigga like 6'3", so I can't reach his face. So you right. I'm going to go for the stomach. I'm going to, give him one good uppercut to the gut. And then I'm going to, first I'm going to do the right, then I'm going to do the left, then I'm going to do the right again. And then I just got to get this shit off my chest. I got to get it out.
Girl, look, try this shit. Let us know how it goes.
That was a good ass episode. I'm clicking in the back like, let me just go ahead and upload, do my thing. That shit like, girl, you ain't got no fucking storage on here. God damn you, Lance. Every time. All right, y'all. So it depends on where I'm hitting him. Y'all say in the gut, in the stomach, hit him. Well, I'm just gonna hit him and run, and then y'all just, try to like stop him. Like, no, Lance, don't.
You're gonna hit him at what, bitch?
And run.
You're gonna do what? I got you on the hip part. It's part 2 that I don't know if you're gonna do, because I ain't never seen your ass do part 2.
I'm gonna bust it.
I didn't see you hit. I ain't never seen your ass run.
Listen, can y'all just hold them off for a minute? Because y'all broke my leg, so I ain't that fast. So
exactly, bitch. And don't let it be raining outside, nigga. You're not going anywhere.
Listen, y'all stall him out. I'm gonna be in the car, and you're right. I'm gonna hit him. Boom. I'm gonna give him the right uppercut, the left uppercut. And he gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna be out. And then y'all be like, no, Liz, you can't do that. She's a woman.
And then we're gonna see Crystal fly 40 feet when he muff her ass into next week.
Listen, if Lance buffed me, I'll beat his ass. What you mean?
Man, look. Have you ever been muffed before?
I have not, but you know, we have seen quite a
We
bit.
have seen women get muffed. You know, my dad muffed me. And I was pissed. I was at school. I used to get in trouble a lot, but this time I was working so hard. I was like, I'm going to do well today. I was like, I'm not going to get in trouble today. And so I remember, just like it happened in fourth grade, I'm sitting there. It's the end of the fucking day. Like we're literally packing up our book bags to go home, right? I'm sitting there, right-handed guy, exactly what I'm doing. No words are coming out my mouth. Matter of fact, all the kids around me are yelling and talking. I cannot remember what song I was singing, but I was like
jamming.
Everybody around me talking up and down. I'm literally in my seat. The teacher is like, "That is it. Brown, go downstairs and get your father." I was like,
"Girl, for jamming out." And I even bothering
anything. Nigga, she made me go downstairs, get my dad out the car, bring him into the building. I don't know what was happening. I was mad, like, nigga, I should have acted an ass today. I didn't act an ass today. I worked really hard not to be an asshole. And so I don't know what happened, bitch. Next thing I know, my head connected with the wall, bitch. Like,
for jamming out,
bitch, by myself, no music, no words, nothing. I'm just.
So what did the teachers tell him that you did?
He never told me. Next thing I know, I was on punishment, and I had to go to summer school. I was like, what did she tell you?
Out? Family,
bitch, yes.
That whole school up. Everybody got a that because I wasn't even bothering no fucking body.
Nigga, I'm like, see, and this is why I used to be an asshole.
Exactly. Well, hey y'all, I don't know what the first 48 minutes was. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. Well, but here we are.
We're here, guys. Welcome to another episode. You want to just get it since we're a little far behind? Do you want to just do letters? Do you want me to do the RIP? Like,
do the RIP.
Hey, you finally got on board. RIP.
RIP. I just killed the club.
Hey, look.
Take Patron to the head. Almost killed a thug.
In New Orleans, they do a first line to celebrate, you know, the passing of somebody's death, going to their new home. Why can't we like RIP? I just killed the club. Like RIP.
Well, they do that in New Orleans. So why y'all mad at my homie posted up in the club? I'm confused.
Because the body isn't walking down the street in New Orleans. It's inside of a casket, my nigga.
It should be though. Like in retrospect,
bro. No, I don't want to see a dead person walking down. So we are not here for Weekend at motherfucking Bernie's. Stop trying to make this a thing, ho.
Weekend at Bernie's was such an underrated fly-ass movie, but go ahead.
That shit was disturbing. I'm like, wait, so they just taking this decaying ass body everywhere, and every time they play like fucking music, that nigga be like, no, this is not okay. Anywho, RIPs. Really quick, we're gonna get the sad shit out the way. Let's see, I had two. Oh, Gilbert Gottfried passed. I just heard like literally maybe 2 hours ago. I was like, is this real for real?
Gilbert Gottfried. Y'all done to Gilbert, y'all done to Louis.
Man, it's a bad year for comedians.
White comedians, what y'all doing?
So rest easy, Gilbert, and then quick RIP to Dwayne Haskins, who was the quarterback for the Steelers. I think it's terrible. That was so fucked up. You know, that's actually one of my fears is like my car breaking down the expressway and then like having to be on the E-way where the trucks are trying to flag somebody down. That's literally one of my fears. So rest easy, young sir. And, you know, our prayers go out to your family. That's all I have. I think we were going to kind of skip the pop culture stuff because it really wasn't shit popping. But
what'd you have?
I didn't have any because no shit popping. I did want to do a quick shout out to Jasmine Sullivan because we did not talk about this last week. We skipped Grammys. I didn't watch the Grammys, but I want to shout out to Jasmine Sullivan for finally getting a fucking Grammy. And I love that she got a Grammy for a fucking album called Hotels. Yes, bitch. Say hotels when you give me my Grammy in front of all of these people. Yes, hotels. I'm telling my whole stories. So shout out to Miss Sullivan.
You gonna tell us some of your whole stories?
We've been telling whole stories over a year. I don't have many left.
That's actually a fact.
Yeah.
Did she win for album or for a particular song?
Now that I don't know. I think she might have won like R&B album. Oh, I can't. I'm looking for my phone. I'm on it. So I have to look to see what she won specifically, because I didn't watch it. I was out. I was out having beverages.
Sidebar, Garnett. Glad that you're here. We just had probably a very lengthy discussion about how many punches I could get off of you before you retaliate. And I said 3. Mickey feels like if I punch you, I'll tell you where this stems from. This stems from last week was a really good episode. It turns out that I couldn't download it or upload it because of you. I just want to blame it on you because that's just really what I do. When in doubt, blame Lance. So we were just trying to like figure out, like, I feel like I could get like 3 solid punches off of you. Cause it's like built up frustration. Like I can feel like in my shoulders, like as I go through my day, I'd be like, I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I just want to punch him in the face, like hard, because it was such
a double up, like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, and I just like so. Okay. Lance, I just want you to just chime in. Like we, as a collective group, we came up with different numbers in which we thought how many punches I could get off before you like became really irritated. Mickey feels like I could punch you one time and then you would like muff me, and I was like, he really don't give off like hitting women vibes. Like
muff isn't hitting.
That's right. Because the muff is like
muff basically all is taking his and then push. It's a push. Correct. It's a gentle push with aggression.
I'm 5'3". You're probably like 6'1", 6'2". So it'd be like a really heavy reach. So I was gonna do the uppercut to the gut. They said punch you in the back. I was hoping like I could like give you an uppercut to the gut, another left to the gut, and then they would like guard you and hold you off, and then I would like run. And it feels
she's not gonna run though. She's gonna more like I think you said a skip, right?
Because I'm handicapped. I broke my leg. Long story. But anyway, so I would like skip to my car, and then they would just hold you off, and then I would just, get away scot-free. Because that was such a good episode. The PM Dawn episode, that was a good...
Is it my turn?
This nigga like, Al? Ain't no fucking room. You can't upload and download your shit. We was talking about me punching Lance. That's all. We was just trying to figure out if I could like get 2, you know what I'm saying, 2 of them off. But I don't know. Let me know. But that was pretty much all that happened in the culture. I don't know what else went down. What else happened?
Told you I haven't really been paying attention. I've been actually trying to work out because I'm not summer ready. So
this nigga is a muffer. Don't fucking muffer. You muff me, nigga. It's going down because the muff.
It's not going down because you're going to be asleep.
Because niggas muff. Like niggas.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you're going to be asleep, bitch.
Y'all gonna let this nigga muff me?
What you want me to do?
I'm gonna try to fight. What the fuck?
Well, I'm not fighting, Lance. Because you got 3 hits off of him and he muffed you once. That's a fair exchange.
I mean, the uppercut with the left, the uppercut with the right.
You got 3 good shots. He just muffed you the one time.
I feel like muffin is very like. It's like very like you ain't gonna push me, you gonna muff me. It's like very like, hey sis.
No, it's just disrespectful. That's all. That's something. It is. Muffin is disrespectful. It's like the male equivalent of like spitting on the bitch. Like it's disrespectful.
How you feel about the muff?
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful as hell. Muffin, spitting, and slapping people. I think that shit is all disrespectful.
It's in the same family.
Yes. That shit is disrespectful. I'm just gonna be honest. I would rather, instead of getting muffed, spit on, or slapped, just go ahead and punch me in my face. Like don't bitch me out.
Bro. You rather get punched than muffed?
That is disrespectful.
What?
Because basically muffing you is saying, I know you ain't gonna do shit to you, so I'm gonna do the most pussy ass shit to you because you ain't gonna do shit. And you
That's
probably like, yeah, that's exactly what that shit means.
the muff is like, get the fuck back before I beat your ass. That's what not like I don't think you gonna it's not like I don't think you gonna do shit. It's get the fuck back before I really beat your ass.
Yeah, but I know you're not gonna do shit though. Because
You
if you're
think
gonna do shit, I'll punch you.
not us doing a deep dive into the muff.
We gotta get on with the show. Anywho, so I don't think anything happened in pop culture. Like I said, shout out to Jasmine Sullivan again, bitch. Yes, hotels, tell your hoes. Did you get a chance to watch that show, Ultimatum?
I did. girl, not y'all on here like, look, you're gonna marry me or else I'm out. What the fuck? See, this that white people shit. The black people that was on there, what was their ultimatum?
Same thing. They want to get married.
Bro, you're not gonna.
Everybody wants to get married, which is crazy. Like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say because these couples, in my mind, they haven't been together that long. They're like, we've been together for like 2.5 years. I'm ready to have babies. I'm like, bitch, you're 23.
So you're gonna give me an ultimatum to marry you or else? Like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
So for those of you who don't know the show we're talking about, Ultimatum is a show on Netflix that is hosted by Nick Lachey and his second wife. I feel bad, I don't remember her name. It's not Jessica Simpson, it's the second wife. And there are 6 couples who one of them has given the other one an ultimatum that they want to get married. So they come on this show and technically they're broken up and they basically are dating the other 6 people in the first 2 episodes to find someone that they're going to shack up with for the next 3 weeks.
Bro, what?
Yeah, they're gonna move in together for 3 weeks, and they're gonna see whether or not they want to get back with the person that they came there with, or have they found love with somebody new. But what's wild is that like they're all there together. So let's just say like you and I have to stop saying like you and I are dating. We go there together. You are dating the other people in front of me, bitch. So I'm watching you on these fucking dates. So they're sitting there watching their. This shit is weird as Netflix be like, you know what? Let's do some weird ass shit and get some people on here. So they're literally sitting there.
That's true.
It is.
That was my shit.
This is extreme change of heart though. So, and they're sitting there and they're watching their girlfriend talk to some guy about sex, about how like their sexual prowess, and it's just really weirdly weird. I'm only 2 episodes in. I just don't understand why anybody would sign up for this shit.
I know, but all of those shows, you couldn't do it. Can't say nah, fuck that. I can't do that. Why you can't do it? Because it's bullshit. Because what the fuck?
It's bullshit. Exactly. I'm first of all, if I want to marry you, I'm not about to sit there and watch you date other people. And so there's a scene where this woman gets up and she's just like, this is fucked up. This is, I love this man. I'm the one that gave him the ultimatum because I want to marry him. I want to be with him. I don't want to see him with no other bitches. And maybe her name is Vanessa. And she's just like, well, I mean, that's why you came on the show, right? I mean, you gave him an ultimatum. And ultimatums mean either you want to do this or you don't. And so you're either going to find out. I'm like, no, bitch, that's not what this means, though. I don't want to see him about to shack up with another bitch for 3 weeks. Because they about to fuck. They are.
No, ma'am.
Somebody got to die.
Have you been issued an ultimatum?
I have not. Have you?
I have. He was like super like controlling, and in retrospect, like super crazy and wild. You may or may not remember this. You might. I've never like dressed like crazy or wild. Like I never was like an overtly sexily dressed person. I wore regular to this day. I wear regular
I was gonna say, really? I would have never known by all the sweaters you wear every Tuesday.
Exactly. I'm usually in a hoodie or a sweatshirt or some leggings. Like I'm not somebody who like super overtly sexily dresses. So he was like, I don't appreciate the clothes that you wear. I don't like. I'm not one of them people. Like I don't. That's not how I dress. But anyway, he was like, I don't appreciate how you dressing when you go out. And I'm like, really? Word? And he was like, yeah, like you gotta cool out, like you gotta stop that shit. And then one day you and I had went to see him at work, and I had on gauchos. Of
I
all
remember. I fucking remember. I'm like, nigga, gauchos.
all the things. You know what? I should bring gauchos back because gauchos was the shit.
Girl, that shit was showing all the poom poom.
Was it?
Yes, that's why niggas like them bitches. They show all your poom poom.
Okay, but that
Cause I used to wear hella gauchos, and I remember this guy was like, "I know you got a fat pussy." I was like, "How?" It's like, "Bitch, I can see it through your gauchos." And I was like, "Oh shit, word! Let me wear these motherfuckers more often."
gauchos. I should bring gauchos back because they was my shit. I used to love the bitches, and me and you went to his job, and I had on a pair of gauchos, and he was like, "Check this out. It's cool. You and Mickey, y'all can go out and do whatever, but you are not wearing those." And I'm like, "Nigga, gauchos?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Fam, you out your goddamn mind." He was like, "Listen, if you wear this, you might as well get your shit and get it out of my house because you will not have anywhere to live if you go out with Mickey with these gauchos on." I was like, nigga, that's so extreme.
I'm telling you, they show the poom poom. They were clinging to the booty. Gauchos are probably. I know they say it's like the summer dress. It's no, the sundress has nothing on gauchos. Gauchos are like our gray sweatpants. You can see everything. Camel toe, all of that shit.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Now since you remember this day,
They were black, weren't they?
or brown? Listen, do you feel like they were like they was doing too much? Like I was doing too much?
No, I mean everyone wore gauchos though.
Were
I
they?
mean, I'm just saying like it's what everybody wears them.
Bro, look at me. I'm so like, you know what I'm saying? Not up or aware. Like I never, they was, first of all, they're like super loose and super like free and airy.
They're only loose and airy from the knee down, from the thigh up.
That's true.
Them bitches are clean. So I'm telling you, you can see the whole poom poom, girl.
But anyway, he was pissed. He was like, if you wear that shit, yeah, nigga, gout. That's what I said. Gout of all items of clothing, not a dress, not a skirt, not anything crazy, not shorts, not shit. I had on gout.
Gauchos are probably the sexiest thing in your closet. So.
Exactly.
At that age, you have more sexier shit in college, but like post college, no.
Sweatshirt and leggings. That's it. So he was just like, if you wear that shit, just you might as well go to my crib and take everything out because you will not have anywhere else to live because you will not live with me if you go out with Mickey with these fucking pants on. We are done. And I'm like, we done over gauchos, nigga? He's like, yes, we're finished. Wear that shit if you want to. We're finished. And I'm like, damn. I can't remember what I did. I don't know if I took them off or one. I can't remember. That shit was 20 years ago. But anyway, that was the ultimatum. I'm like, nigga, wear that shit if you want to. You will not have a nigga when you get back.
So yeah, I never had anything like that. I did. The one guy, my last boyfriend, we used to have this conversation because I tell people all the time, I've been like this since as long as I can remember. I don't have to be married. I don't. I feel like marriage is a lot. Committing to one person is a lot. So I've never been one of those people like I have to be married, blah blah blah. And I've never wanted kids, never. But I've always said if I met somebody who wanted children, I would compromise. If like okay, we can have kids, but we have to be married because I don't want them to begin with. right? So for me to have your child, I need to know that you put a ring on it and you're committed to me, because I just want to at least pretend that you might be here to help me raise these little bastards. So, not Tanisha had to Google gauchos. You're not that much younger than us, Tanisha. Jesus.
How old is Tanisha?
I think she's like maybe 2 years younger. No, she just turned 40. She's the same age as you.
Tanisha, you ain't hit the streets with the gauchos though, girl.
I'm gonna say she's the same age as us. How she missed out on the whole gaucho phase? Everybody's wearing them. Jenny from the Block, like literally Britney Spears. Everybody has them bitches on. You can get them at Discovery and
I can't remember what I did, Ken, but Mickey used to be so annoyed. Like, this nigga, she used to be so annoyed with this nigga. Like, this nigga's so fucking annoying, bro. Every time.
Girl, cause you know my ass used to be outside and all types of dumb shit, backlist shit, like shit that my booty was like all types. Like, wait, you're mad at the shit that she's wearing?
That's a fact.
You see who her best friend is, right? I ain't shit, so she with me, she gonna be naked.
That shit on? Absolutely not. You will not have a nigga when you get back. Hope you could cuddle up with Mickey, cause you won't have a nigga when you get back.
Well, bitch, I would have found you somebody else. It'd have been all right. Erase, replace, new face. Yeah, so he really, really wanted kids. And I used to be like, we have to be married. And I remember he tells me, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, I don't want to be married because married is a bigger responsibility than raising a child. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Never. That is never the thing. So on the show, there is a woman who actually feels exactly the same way I do. Her boyfriend gave her the ultimatum because she doesn't necessarily want to have children. And he wants to get married and have kids. And she's having this conversation with this guy. And the guy basically helps her to realize it's not that she doesn't necessarily want to have children. She doesn't want to have children with somebody that's not going to help her raise the fucking kids, which is part, I think, one of the reasons why I say, like, I'll pop the little bastards out if I know I'm going to have help. Like, because I don't necessarily want them. I don't want to be responsible for raising them on my own because I'm a little selfish. So I was like, I kind of get that.
Assume that we will have help?
Huh?
Don't we all assume that we will have help?
Oh, I knew I wasn't gonna have help with that nigga though.
Oh, okay.
There were too many things that were showing me that he wasn't going to help. Remember I don't know if we talked about this on the show, but I gave him the scenario of, okay, you go out every week. I'm at the house. At this time I was a homebody. I was always in the house. So I'm like, so I'm in the house every weekend. I'm watching the kids, blah, blah, blah. This is the one weekend my girls asked me to come out. So it's your weekend to be on daddy daycare duty. You're at home with the kids. Your homeboy calls up. They want to go to some party. What do you do? So in my mind, the right answer was, it's my one weekend to have the kids. I'm going to stay at home with the kids. His answer was, I'm going to just call my sister and drop the kids off at my sister's house. And I'm like, no, bro, fam, no. Like, that's not taking responsibility. These are your children. Like, spend time with your kids. This is crazy talk. So, thanks, Kim. Me too, bitch. So, but yeah, that was, I remember one of the reasons why we broke up, because that was a huge divide for the two of us. And he was just like, well, I want to have kids. I'm like, well, good luck with that. Find you someone that wants to have children with you and your irresponsible ass. So
I know that y'all have had a lot of conversation in the group about like men leading and women following, and men being like head of the household and all that shit. But if they're not leading and they're not doing these things, then what are we following? Like, what are we, if men aren't doing the leading? Like, for example, like, y'all love Kevin Samuels, and y'all are always like, Kevin Samuels is a god, basically. And he's always like, Black women don't get married, and, they don't marry, they don't have husbands, and yada, yada, yada. But who's supposed to ask them who's supposed to ask women to marry them? Like, how is Black women like not having not having husbands on Black women? Like, how is that their thing? How is that their issue if there aren't men to ask them to marry them or propose to them? Or we don't love Kevin Samuels. You know what? You're right. That was a little too much. I put a little too much.
Yeah, it's only a
There's
certain
more
sect
sauce
of people who, it's interesting to like, because I have traditional values, and I also have my like hippie values. But one of my traditional values is I love men to lead, because I get tired of making decisions all the time. So and someone said have to listen to red flags. I just want someone who's going to fucking lead and do shit. So if I feel that that's not going to be you, it's not attractive, right? They always say women, we don't listen to men and we don't let men lead. It's like, well, first of all, I'm not going to let you lead me off a cliff. Just because you can be in front of me doesn't mean you know where you're going, you know. But again, like you said, who are we marrying? Like, we're not. I guess we could do the thing where what's that whole propose to guys? Is that a thing that people are doing now?
It's always the argument, like Black women don't get married, they don't have husbands, and they shun marriage. I don't like who's asking them. Very rarely do you hear about women who are proposed to or asked to be married, and then they be like, no. It just typically doesn't happen. So how is the onus placed on women that women aren't married? Like, if they aren't asked,
what are we supposed to do? Yeah, I mean, that's a great question.
I don't know. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, because I've dated people. I've probably had 3 or 4 guys tell me I was going to be Mrs. So and so. Oh, you're gonna be Mrs. So and so one day. You're gonna be this, that, and other. We're gonna be married and da da da. But I've had no one propose, which is fine. I probably would have said no to all of them. But it's plenty of good dudes out there. Where?
I agree that there are plenty of good dudes, Ken. I agree with you, but there are also so many good women that are vying for the same good dudes. So it makes it like just a taint bit difficult. That's all. I know, like, y'all are like lead, like y'all don't want to never follow men. Y'all want to just be ahead of everything. But
I would love to follow somebody that I have been waiting. That used to be so same guy. We had this moment and I lost my job and I was really going through it. Now, mind you, he had lost his job, a couple of years prior. So now it's my turn to lose my job. He lost his shit for fighting. I lost my shit from layoffs, right? Like, I didn't do anything fucking wrong. I went to work every day. Prior to that, though, I was interviewing like crazy because I was trying to get the fuck up out of there. And that shit where you always end up in the last round. So it was always between me and another person. And like 3 times they went with Becky with the good hair. So I don't know what you want me to do. So I'm sitting there and I'm like super emotional because I'm the breadwinner. I'm supporting the household. And I'm crying. And his response was, you should have been trying harder to find another job. I'm like, nigga, this is where you lead. This is where you're supposed to step up and be like, you know what? We are going to do this thing together. We're going to figure this out. You held it down for 2 years. Don't worry. I got you. His response was, you should have been trying harder. And that was like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, maybe it's just the people that I meet. Maybe I haven't met any leaders. I know Tiffany is like, what is, girl, this man is probably 90% of the fucked up shit that has happened to me. Maybe. Relationship wise. I don't hate him either. Like, I mad love for him. Wait, why are you fighting? It's a long story. I think we talked about it on the episode that got deleted, but he got stole off on first. So he was defending himself. But no, I don't hate him, but he wasn't at that time. He might be a leader now. I don't know what, I mean, I know he's gotten married. I hope he has kids because he really, really wanted them. But But yeah, like I have yet to meet. There was that one guy, but whatever. We're not gonna talk about him. I've only met one person that I probably felt comfortable leading. I have yet to meet a guy that I was just like, yeah, that dude, I trust him with everything. I just don't know who they are. Ken, if you know where they are, though, you can let us know.
I just, I watched the clips of Kevin, and then I watched the show last week with Lance, and I mean, I don't understand. I'm not here to play the blame game. Like, I don't think it's like any one person's fault or one gender's fault. Like, I just hate for the blame to be placed solely on one specific gender. Like, I don't think that is any one man or one woman's issue. I think women have stepped up to the plate because they really don't have any other choice but to do so. If you are not leading and you are not providing and you're not doing the things that, society says that you should do, then I don't have any other choice but to, you know what I'm saying, make sure shit is handled. How else will shit be handled? Like,
things are never going to get done.
Right. How else do we get shit done? Like, so I don't, I just hate to hear conversations when people are always like, well, it's women's fault that such and such and such. And I'm like, women are just doing whatever they have to do to make
survive.
Yeah, like women are just, stepping up to the plate, raising these kids, and I'm not gonna even get into my opinion about, households with single parents and all that shit, because you already know what it is. But women are basically stepping up to the plate to do things that have to be done, and then y'all are just on the back end, like, I mean, I don't know why the fuck y'all doing that shit. Y'all should just let a nigga lead. Like, I did. I tried.
This is where we got.
The nigga didn't.
This is where we at.
Here we are. I still gotta take care of shit and make sure shit is done. So, I don't know that we've ever talked about the man leading, in all these episodes. I usually honestly try to stay away from that shit, because who fucking cares? Like, whoever is in the house and, however we run our shit, that's how we run our shit. And if there is a man there that's leading, great. If there isn't, then, I mean, women just have to step up and do what needs to be done. But, I mean, in order for women to follow, like, men actually have to lead. Like, and I'm not acting like it's like an easy thing to do, because I don't think that it is, but you in order for me to follow, you actually have to be here and be present and lead. So that's
I think the thing about leading is that you, as a leader, you have to be comfortable knowing that sometimes you're going to make a decision that might not go over too well, right? Like, it may not be the best decision, it may not be a great decision, it may be something that makes people uncomfortable, and sometimes it's going to be, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes we can be a little harsh when they do shit that fuck up, right? Like, oh, remember that time you did that X, Y, and Z? So I don't know if maybe some men, I'm just trying to figure out reasons why, but I know sometimes that some men may feel uncomfortable taking lead roles, possibly because they don't want to have to be the onus of a fucked up decision. Which I definitely get that, because we all have to make really bad decisions from time to time. You learn from it, you grow from it, but sometimes I know I don't always let shit go. So I know, like, sometimes, like, yeah, I remember that time. I remember. Mm-hmm. So I think that could be an issue. But also, I think also leading, you have to trust each other too, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if a lot of relationships are necessarily built on trust.
Ken said, nah, a lot of y'all women are being passed down the traumas of your mothers. When you grow up never hearing positive things about men or seeing positive examples, then you start to believe niggas ain't shit. I don't know that we feel that way or we have that attitude. I know that I don't. We both grew up with
loving father. Involved father.
We both grew up with our fathers. So I get what you're saying, Ken. We just, the two of us just personally don't have that POV. I honestly, like, regardless of what I come on this show and say, like, I think men are cool, like, men are dope. it's just always, problematic for me when y'all place the blame of shit solely onto
on
women.
women, and it's
like,
like
I don't walk around like, fuck these niggas ain't shit. I just do whatever I have to do to, maintain or sustain my house. Like I don't place any blame or any issue on any man or the lack of any man in my house. That's all.
Honestly, I don't know if this is the same for you. That's actually one thing I struggle with. Because I'll tell guys when they'll ask me, because sometimes guys will like, what kind of relationship do you want? And I would say I want a relationship like my parents. And they're assuming I want the exact same relationship that they had. And that's not what I mean. Because my mom didn't work, right? I have to have a job. So I don't necessarily want to be a stay-at-home wife. But what I mean is that they went through fucked up shit and they made it work, and my dad took care of the house. If he had to, I think at one point he had like 3 or 4 jobs.
Work more than one job, yeah.
Yeah, he worked multiple jobs, which I do all the time. Like, what? I saw my dad do it. If he can do it, I can do it. So, he had multiple jobs. He spoiled the shit out of my mom. She had all the nicest things. They used to go to all these international trips, like they just had a really great life, but they also really, really loved each other. And she trusted him to lead, but he also trusted her to be the backbone for the family as well. So I'm looking for somebody who understands that marriage is a team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are in the best positions, that y'all have ever been in. Like back in the 50s and 60s, women didn't even work. Now we're both working. We have a 2-income household. Like, what's the beef? Like, I don't think that in those particular situations, women are like fighting to be like, oh, why do I want to be the leader? Like, no, nigga, we both go to work. We both provide for the house. This is fantastic.
This is lit. Like,
we got money. We got kids. We can take care of our house. Like, this is great. Like, what's the problem?
I think about that all the time. I said, my dad and my mom get the flyest shit on a teacher's fucking salary. I'm like, oh my God. They went to Morocco and they were in Acapulco and they were in South America. Like, these niggas was traveling, And I said, if I could find someone, they don't even have to make the same amount of money I make. Bro, if you make $40,000, $50,000, don't worry. We are well into the 6 figures with that. We can do some great shit with this money. But I don't understand what the issue is as to why people feel like that is such an unattainable thing. And I guess you said putting the blame like women. No, like women are open to a lot of shit.
I don't know where y'all be getting this shit from. I really don't. I don't know. But I guess I say all that to say, like, we beefing about what? Because this sounds lit. 2 incomes, we could vacation.
Man,
kids could play soccer on the weekends. This sounds litty to me. Like, I don't know what the problem is, but I try to stay out of a lot of those arguments because I don't be understanding.
I don't get it. I don't get 99% of the arguments in this group. And the income one has been a big one. It's pretty much the entire time the group has been around, but the last like 3 or 4 fucking months, they have been going on and on about this 6-figure income. And I don't understand why. Why, guys? Why do you care how much somebody else makes? Y'all don't even talk to each other outside of Facebook. Why do you care? Are y'all trying to get some pussy or not?
They are not. But that's why you gotta, the views and opinions expressed by the people do not necessarily
not represent the Vixen Memoirs podcast.
But I hate to be serious on here. Like, I don't even like talking about serious ass topics. It just has been like, for whatever reason, like a running theme over the past couple of weeks. So I just wanted to touch on it a little bit. But how you feel about Wiz Khalifa working out with his dick out every day? Nigga, why do you have your dick out every workout?
Look, he's trying to let you know.
Listen, why are you working out with your dick out?
Wiz is he is shopping his demo. I am not I am never
You
mad.
want to know why? Because you are somebody who appreciates a good what do you call those?
I like prints, dick
No.
prints.
What do you call those when you advertise yourself on social media?
Oh, thirst trap.
Yes.
Yes, I love a good thirst trap.
So you're not mad at Wiz Khalifa exercising?
No, because that's not for the men. That is not. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all follow Wiz, but he's shopping his demo right now. You know, I have an exercise account, and I follow a lot of like that account. Mostly follows other people who like are trainers and things like that. That ain't shit but thirst traps. Every time I go, it's naked men doing push-ups. Shout out to Dame, because Dame, all of his fucking pictures, and they ain't got on no shirt. None of them. And I appreciate that from you, Dame. I appreciate you and your chest, because it is impeccable. But like, that's all those workout people, they all do that. It's some video.
That's not a part of you, like,
and things be like jumping.
No.
I'll be
No. There's not a part of you. There's not a part of you that's like, nigga, you do not have to work out with your dick out.
No.
Okay, pretend like you're not a woman. Pretend like it's just regular degular. There's no part of you that's like, nigga, put your fucking dick up. You are fucking doing arm presses, nigga. You doing bench presses. Put your dick up, nigga.
How many female, I know you follow this one chick, I can't remember her, Rachel Fit, the Rachel B Fit chick. That bitch got her pussy out every episode, every picture, every video. And no one has a problem looking at Rachel, because Rachel fine. She fine as shit. But she always got her vagina out. Yo, we not on here talking about like, come on, Rachel, put your vagina. Stop putting your legs behind your head, Rachel. She got her vagina out every goddamn picture, every video. Booty just popping. She knows exactly what she's doing. So I say, fair exchange.
Listen, so Gilly was joking. He was like, nigga, I had to unfollow you. Your dick is out. And Wiz was pissed. He was offended. Like, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I was joking. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think Wiz got his account blocked, though.
I do.
I know.
Why?
Didn't I help get Kanye blocked? I don't think Kanye thought it was me. Kanye didn't know I was doing reporting his fucking account.
For those of y'all who don't know, Kanye West is on Instagram wilding, right? As he does. And then I get this text message one day that's like, nigga, Kanye West is blocked from fucking Instagram. He doing too much. And then underneath it is this bitch like, it was me. I did it. Like, what? It was me. I'm the one that got Kanye West.
I got Kanye blocked. He probably thought it was Pete. He probably thought it was Pete. It was not Pete. Yay. It was me. I was reporting every fucking thing, like flag.
He definitely was the one that got his fucking account. Like, nigga, my account was fine. And then here you come talking about, oh, you mad because my dick is out when I jog.
Could have been Wiz, bitch. It literally could be anybody. Like I said, Kanye has no clue. The reason why he couldn't get on Instagram is because of a little black girl in Chicago who had enough of him talking about fucking Pete every goddamn day.
This nigga was really like, it was me. I was the one who got it deleted. Like, nigga, what? Why is Kanye under your skin that fucking much when you was like, hey, Instagram, get this nigga off of
that
here.
Nigga was wild. Did you the videos of him like cutting Pete's head off and sir, this is inappropriate. This is inappropriate. So, and I let Instagram know, hey yo, this is mad inappropriate. This is hate speech.
So Gilly was not out of line for telling this nigga, look, I had to fucking unfriend you because nigga, your dick is out every day.
I mean, you know, guys I feel like they always got to talk on other men's penises. So he wants to. Is that not what he's doing? You're talking on another man's dick. So if you want to talk on this man's dick, knock yourself out. But I mean, why can't you just keep scrolling like the rest of us? Like, you don't want to see it, just keep on scrolling.
All right, let me tell you. Let me see what letters I got for you today. What else did you have? Did you have anything else?
No, not hot as fuck over here though. I need to
Hey, your girl J-Lo got another ring. Okay, J-Lo, let's fucking
girl.
go.
Yeah, Thanos is back at it, bitch.
It was a joke. He didn't unfriend him. He didn't. So all that shit was not true. All that shit was some bullshit. Did you see the post about the turkey leg charging $100? What's your take on the whole? I'm going out with my friends, so let me see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The turkey leg was charging. The turkey leg hut in Texas was charging $100 to reserve a spot. What's your take on going out with your friends and how we cut? I know you know how I feel about this. So, are we splitting the check even? Are we, regardless of what I have?
Yeah.
What?
Usually, when I go out with people, we just throw cards on the table and the waitress figures the shit out.
So are you one for let's just split it evenly, regardless of who had what?
Yeah, because I think if you go out with people that you really know,
they're real friends.
People, yeah, like they're not ordering shit that's astronomical. You know, somebody might have an extra drink, or somebody may have ordered like an extra appetizer, but for the most part, no one's like, oh, let me get the bottle of Moet. Like, no one's doing that. We're not rude. So yeah, my friends and I, you've done this too. We all just throw the shit out on the table.
I know, but I be annoyed like fuck. All I have.
Do you?
It depends. Like it honestly depends on what. Because sometimes like you really don't be in the mood to like have a full-fledged. You know what I'm saying? I guess if we all had an appetizer, some food and a drink, like it's cool. But there are times when I've been out and motherfuckers have had a lot of shit and they was like, let's split it evenly, and I was like, bitch, are you kidding me? So I be kind of, not with you, because nigga, you usually be like, I just pay for it, or one of us to be like, I just pay for it. Like that warms my heart. But like when I got to split shit with niggas that had all type of shit, I be a little annoyed. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been out and someone's bought an astronomical amount of shit, or where I was just kind of like, damn, bitch, the fuck? But like that just hasn't happened in a very, very long time. Typically, everybody knows what the fuck is up. Listen, we may do an appetizer, but if we do an appetizer or a dessert, we usually share it with the whole table, so everybody's eating everything. But I also don't go out to dinner without knowing that we ain't spending, like, I know if I'm going out to a restaurant, we spending at least $100.
She's rich. Money bag.
I'm not rich. I'm not
Money
rich.
bag Mickey B. Y'all got it. Y'all fucking got it. That's exactly who she is.
Nah, I just know if you want to go out, that's what we doing. Like, we spending money, or you just don't go.
Now let me
I turned down shit like, ooh, my wallet said no ho.
Do you? I ain't never heard you turn down going outside. I ain't never heard you be like.
It happens from time to time. Not recently. Nigga, I've just had to go pick up an extra shift somewhere because I'm going to eat. What you doing Friday, by the way? I got a reservation. I need for 2 people. It's for 5 o'clock.
Nothing. I can't find it. What happened? Like on my computer. You can see me?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Like I said, well, I have a reservation for Friday for 2. I couldn't make a reservation for 1. But it's at 5 o'clock and it's downtown.
Oh shit. I
know. I'm sorry. I'm going to Kitchen and Cocktails after work.
I'm gonna see what I could do. I'm gonna make it fucking happen. Okay. Okay.
Yes, bitch. I can see if I can make it a little bit later. But
I know I always be forgetting. You right, Lance. I always be forgetting that she ain't got no kids.
I ain't got no kids.
She ain't got no kids. She ain't got shit to do. So that nigga can afford to be like, girl, this shit is nothing.
Yeah, because how much did you tell me camp about to cost this year? But I still haven't recovered from that number, so.
My son's father wants him to be more active, so he wants him to go to to sports camp, and sports camp is $2,000.
You know how many dinner dates that is?
Back in the day, camp used to be like,
$50.
yeah, like camp used to be that bad, but now I guess maybe because it's sports camp and they focus on a different sport every week, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, $2,000 for your kid to go play outside in the dirt is nuts. That's at least 15 dinners.
But listen, my son's father is also well, Kim.
Exactly. Sage and I said, kid, I'm like, what the fuck is the Pope going to be there?
All right, Ken, check this out. Sports camp is from 9 to 3, and since I have a job, he has to go to before camp. That's what it gets you, because camp is 9 to 3, so he has to go to before camp, and then he has to go to after camp. So because he has to go to he has to be babysat from before 9 and after 3, it costs a little bit more. So it's like $2 racks. That nigga, my son's father's a firefighter. This money is no fucking object. Like he'll be fine, but it is expensive as fuck. So, but he'll be fine. All right, you ready for the letter?
Sure. In your letter.
Sports camps are expensive as fuck, but I feel like he'd be, he is sore loser and shit. He'd be mad as fuck. So I feel like sports camp would be good for him.
He's a Scorpio.
Sports camp is from the first week of June to the first week of August. So he gets
it's a short ass camp, guy.
He gets out of school.
Man's in camp for 3 weeks.
He gets out of school Memorial Day, and then he goes back the second week of August. So it starts the first week of June, and it runs through the first week of August. But then they do like a different sport every week. I think it's kind of dope. Like he even do the wax sports like volleyball. Like, yeah, he do all of them. You know where I live, so he got to produce.
Exactly. So like he's out there looking like little Carlton, being the fucking captain of the lacrosse team.
Damn it, they do all type of shit. All right, so you ready?
Yep.
All right, let me know if I should beat my roommate's ass.
Yep. You have to write it. The answer is
you don't even know.
Hey, if you feel this way, then yes. The answer is yes, you need to beat that whole ass. Next letter.
How do you know it's a woman? You just know?
Men don't write letters like that.
That's a fact.
Men say shit like, let me know if I gotta fuck this nigga up.
Fucking letters, man. Why the fuck ain't no men? Yeah, them niggas. It's out here. So
you're like, mother dear, I learned how to play badminton today. What did he say that I was like, bitch, you need to send him here for a week.
What he said to me. Oh, he was like, are you listening to your jams or something about, is that one of your jams? And you was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Like, you need to send him over here stat for a week, because no.
Then he also be like, girl, they were serving glizzies at school, and that's a no for me. So I gotta go. Like he's so hood and suburban. All right. My mom is coming to take care of me for 2 days while I recover from a very minor small procedure.
Oh, you got that BBL, sis. I see you.
I told my roommate she was coming, and she said, that's cool. I hope she doesn't mind that my dick appointment will be here. Nigga, what? I hope she doesn't mind my dick appointment will be here. I politely asked her if she could reschedule or maybe go to his house, and she absolutely refused. She said it really wasn't that big of a deal, and she would try to be as quiet as possible.
For her dick appointment? You want to have your dick appointment with my mom here?
I live with her, so I know she's not quiet at all. I need you ladies to tell me, should I punch this bitch in the face or should I let her live?
Punch her in the face.
Wait, whoa. Let me play devil's advocate. Bitches, this is my dick appointment. I am your roommate. I have just as much ownership of this apartment as you fucking do, bitch.
It's your mother.
I understand.
Punch the nigga face, smack a hoe, shoot the club. That's my answer.
It's my dick appointment, so I gotta reschedule my dick appointment because your fucking mama could. Exactly, mama. Check this out. Check this out. My nigga finna come over. We gonna try to be quiet.
Is he homeless?
No, he got his own place.
So why can't they go there?
Oh, cause nigga, this is where I live and this is where I pay the fucking bills. And I'm,
But I also want to feel comfortable. Like sometimes I'm not gonna be loud. What I don't even want to feel like I have to restrain myself. So if the dick appointment has to be someplace else, I'm gonna just go someplace else.
You want me to rearrange my dick appointment because your mama coming?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I do. I'm glad you asked. Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
girl, I pay the rent here just like everybody else, nigga. Tell your mama.
Okay, facts. Every reaction.
Why?
Every action has a reaction. So do you, boo boo? But when you test
Exactly. Why she
test these hands,
look, why she can't go to your mama? Or she can't take your mama could take care of you at her house. I'm trying to get fucked.
how do you know her mother has enough space there? She might only have a 1-bedroom apartment.
Mama, you could take care of me in this 1-bedroom apartment.
This is how I'm feeling. Are the appointments that few and far between, bitch?
Ma'am, you know how dick appointments work. I gotta get these bitches in when I can get them in.
Some niggas will reschedule. They will. I don't know if your dick appointments on reschedule. Mine used to. If I can do some shit, they'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll.
Listen, we're gonna have to reschedule, and that shit's gonna be a whole nother fucking week, and I'm gonna be pissed.
It's gotta be a whole week, or we can just go to your house because you're not homeless.
Check this out.
Is this a hobophile? Well, the hobophiliac? Or what's the shit we were talking about last week? Is she into fucking homeless niggas? Is that why she can't reschedule at his house? Because she's that bitch we talked about last week that be into fucking homeless niggas? That's what it is. If you like hobos, girl, just say you like hobos. It's all right.
Exactly.
Mama can't reschedule because I'm getting my BBL.
Whatever this murder procedure is, exactly. Listen, my dick appointment, they ain't got shit to do with you and your mama. What the fuck y'all got going on? Bro, I'm trying to get fucked. I don't know that. Listen.
Or she's a slur. That pussy been lonely for quite a while. I think she's been a little lonely and she's super thirsty.
Listen, y'all always on the, you know what I'm saying, the good side. Like, nah.
What's the good side? To tell you to reschedule. You've never had to move a dick appointment for something?
Easily in the top 10 most annoying, maybe top 5, maybe top 3, one of the most annoying things.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Huh?
It shit doesn't bother me.
Really?
No.
All right. Let me shoot a scenario to you. Y'all been talking all week. You done went and got your hair done. You done went and got your pussy
for a dick appointment?
No, just in general. Your hair is done. Oh. Now you did get your pussy shaved or whatever you do, zapped. You did go get your pussy zapped. Everything.
But I was gonna do that regardless of the dick appointment.
Huh?
I was gonna do that regardless of the dick appointment, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you might.
That's just called lady maintenance, girl. You can't just be out here, walking around hairy pussied.
Oh, let me add something.
Bigfoot vagina.
And to the mix. You done cleaned the whole fucking house. You done spent all day cleaning the fucking house. And then a motherfucker call you like, oh man, I just realized my you like, what nigga? All right.
But this isn't like a last minute change. Like she's scheduling for her mom to come help her with surgery. After surgery, she's telling this woman well enough in advance so they could just move the location. I understand like last minute changes be fucked up. Like he's on his way over, something happens, he can't come. Not, hey, I want you to come over in 4 days. 4 days, like, no, we have more than enough time to reschedule. I don't see the problem.
You don't mind rescheduling dick appointments?
No, I don't mind.
It burns.
Also, I'm not going to be fucking a hobo. So if you can't come over here, I'm just going to come like, hey, you know what? Change the location, fam.
Bro, it burns me up. Like if you gotta reschedule, I don't even want to do this shit. It burns me up, bro. I'm like on fire. So I get the roommate's perspective. Like, no, nigga, this is my house. Maybe we gotta stand in dick appointment. Like maybe we gotta remember I used to have like a
day. But again, you also weren't fucking hobos, so you could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna just come over your house tomorrow. I'm gonna put on my trench coat and my boots, and be naked under. Like, you're going to make it sexy. You're not gonna be like, oh my God. Like, no, you're going to have some sort of fucking incentive. Nah, like she's not even trying to be flexible. She didn't even talk to dudes yet.
Y'all are so understanding. I'm not that understanding when it
Bro,
comes
because it's your fucking mama. I don't want her hearing me
Oh
having
no,
sex.
no. I mean in general in reference to dick appointments, not just
Oh, like that. Shush,
Come on, Mom.
your mother might hear. Nah, I'm good.
I
Now, if it's
mean,
my mama, you know, it's my mom. It's fine. Like, she knows I have sex, but I don't want to do that shit in front of your mom.
you ever had sex in the same house with your mama?
Mhm.
Me too. I did too. See, we went perfectly fine. Everything was fine.
But that's my mother.
She knew you was fucking?
Yeah.
Now look, I don't know if my mama knew I was fucking or not. Now she knew he was there, but I don't know if she knew he was fucking or not. I'm not a loud fucker though, so she might. You a loud fucker?
I am, but
You had sex
like
in the house because I never heard you have sex before.
With you in the house?
Yeah, I never heard.
Yeah,
you.
I have. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
I want to hear about that. How old were you when I was fucking? When I was fucking in the house? What you talking about? When I was fucking a nigga in the house? 4 years ago, 5
I was
years.
gonna say, like, this should happen maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. But I mean, first of all, I'm not gonna put my mom's out there like that, but my mom and I already have very interesting conversations that make me uncomfortable sometimes. So I don't know if I remember freshman year, you and I both had similar burn marks on our leg from a curling iron. That fell. So you knew it was a burn mark. Everybody else that saw my leg knew it was a burn mark. I come home.
She lied.
My mom says, "Is that a thumbprint?" And I looked at her and I was like, "A thumbprint?"
Yeah.
I'm like 17. She's like, "Yeah, you know, from when a guy is." Oh, never mind. I was like, "What? Did you just ask if some man left his thumbprint when he was fucking me on my leg?"
Ma, you gotta chill.
Mom. I get it honest. I get my shit honest.
Wait, so you loud? I swear to God, I've never heard you have sex. So if you loud, I didn't know because I ain't never heard you fucking in my entire fucking life. And I know for a fact that I probably have had sex in your apartments way more than you have had in mine. I feel like in every single one of your apartments, I have had sex. So I know that you know that I was having sex at your crib, but
I didn't hear you either, though.
That's what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's weird. Was your mom listening? Like you was just in the crib with your mom?
I don't know. I love my auntie. I was just like,
who asking this shit? Your mom said?
That is Sean Davenport that's asking if she's single.
Not him logging into his alias. You think I want to punch Lance? I definitely want to.
But Sean, I know. Look, I'm gonna just say it like this. I don't know what my mom was like back in the day, but I've seen pictures. So
no, I don't have more hoes than her. She just always had, the crib that was ready and available to go. Like, she never was somebody that was like, nah, you can't fuck this nigga in my house. Like, she was like, have a blast.
There's condoms out here. If you need some condoms, like, just let me know what you need, bitch. Just need some water.
Go ahead, have fun. All right, you ready for the next letter?
Sure. Are we done with our advice?
Did we give advice? Did we say?
I said yes before you started the letter, because I knew, like, if you have to ask that question, it's always a yes.
I mean, listen, you pay that rent just like the fuck she do. Mama, listen, look, let's fucking go. Ooh, who ready for July? I'm ready for July. Who else ready for July?
That would be Mr. Lawson.
That's what I'm talking about, Jay. I'm ready for July too. So, well, actually,
me too. So I can get my money gun.
I'm not ready for July. I take that back.
What it look like? Look like money.
If one of you gentlemen could insert some penis inside of her. No.
You acting like I don't have any say in whether or not someone's gonna put their dick in my vagina.
One of you gentlemen could do me a kind favor.
I have to open my legs to these men. So I mean, there's people who are more than willing to give me penis. It's a lot of people like, I'll give you some dick. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you would. Yeah, I will fuck anything.
If one of you men would be so kind to save me $100, that would be great. All right. The next letter is, okay, ladies, I have a question for you. I have a 2-bedroom apartment with my 12-year-old son and my 17-year-old daughter. My son has one of the bedrooms and my daughter has the other, which leaves my bedroom to be the living room.
Poor
the
thing.
other, huh?
That poor thing. She ain't got no dick appointments.
The other, why mama can't get no dick and she in the living room?
Girl, because she in the living room and somebody gonna come in there and get some water. Somebody's kid gonna wake up at 2 a.m. to get a glass of fucking water while she's getting her back blown out.
Funny you say that. The other day at 1 a.m, my daughter comes into the living room and catches me watching porn. I had my headphones on. I didn't even realize she was in the room. I'm really conflicted because I don't even know where to begin with having the conversation with her as to what I was doing and why I was watching porn.
Because I wanted to. How old is her daughter?
Girl, she's 17.
Girl, she knows what you're doing. She watching this shit too. I mean, come on. At 17, we were definitely watching porn by then. So she knows what you're doing, Mom.
I don't think I was watching porn at 17.
Really? When's the first time you watched a porno?
Other than like sneaking them bitches in and like finding like tapes and shit or magazines and shit around the house, is that what you mean?
Yeah, like this period. When was the first time you actually saw one?
Oh, you know what? That's a fucking lie. Because I used to watch the Spice Channel through the squiggly lines. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly. Bitch, she's watching fucking porn, and you know that shit is on Twitter. All you gotta do is put dick in Twitter, and there's so much dick on Twitter. So
yes. You used to watch the Spice Channel through the squiggly lines?
Mm-hmm. Well, my parents had porn. I used to watch their pornos when they would go out for. They like, you want to go shopping? No, I'm okay. I'm gonna just sit here at the house.
Wait, so your pops had the like 1970s like Bush?
Oh my god! I wish I could have saved those tapes. That shit was comedy gold.
Why? Where is it?
I don't know. Remember the last time I went to look for it? This is when he was still here.
Oh, Mom.
That shit was gone. It was gone. He had some Ron Jeremy porn. Yeah, he had like some. And my favorite one was this one called Candy Girl, and it took place in the 70s. And it's just because there's this scene. I talk about this thing all the time because it is so funny. So she's giving head, right? And the song they're playing is "Doing the Best That I Can."
Nigga, watching your parents' porn is wild.
This shit was hilarious. So every now you might hear me singing "Doing the Best That I Can."
So your nasty ass, like me, would be watching the Spice Channel through the squiggly lines.
Yeah, you can hear shit and everything.
What in the absolute? I know that shit used to be the shit. And then I would find like I never found like my parents or my dad, because my mom would probably fucking be disgusted. But my mom, she didn't have any porn, but my dad used to always have magazines. Like he really didn't have like videos. Like he just would have magazines, and I used to open them bitches up like, nigga, this shit is like that shit just was not attractive. It just was too much hair. It just everywhere was too much hair.
But you know, they really did have good articles. I used to be like, damn, they're not lying. Like Playboy has good. Actually, she gave me one of my dad's. He has this 50th anniversary Playboy book.
That's a fact.
He did. I wish if I find Candy Girl anywhere, I'm gonna buy that shit because that would be my shit. Candy Girl was getting it in. She was fucking on the back of trucks. She was doing all at the dealership. But yeah, she gave me my dad's Playboy 50th anniversary book. I was like, our family was very, very open about sex, which used to make me super fucking uncomfortable. Just I mean, I guess you're supposed to be comfortable talking to your family about this shit.
Yeah.
But I just used to be like, no, I don't want to talk to you about this. I don't want to talk to my mom about anal sex, at 13. This is too much.
Maybe not at 13. Maybe not. Maybe that's a bit much. Did you used to masturbate to them?
That's the whole point of a porno, isn't it?
So when you used to watch the Spice Channel through the squiggly lines, you would.
Oh no, it couldn't really say it that much.
But when you would find his magazines or his videos,
not the magazines. I actually was really reading the articles because the women in the magazines, I was just like, this is weird. I don't like this. Which is weird.
Yeah. I was gonna say I used to try to like masturbate to the magazines, but I always found it like really, really difficult. Like I used to, for the life of me, I used to be like, how the fuck are people masturbating to magazines? Because it's not like enough sound or vision. Like I just never understood how people were able to like look at a picture and be like, let me just masturbate to the picture.
Well, men are visual, right? True. So they're able to see something and just jag off to it. Pause. We're gonna come back to this. I have got to talk about this. So do you remember?
Do you? I forgot to talk about this.
Do you remember a couple of years ago? I blocked this guy because he sent me a video with like a milky substance on the floor, like out of the blue. He sent me a video of a milky substance on the floor, and that was like a picture, and I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "You did that." And I said, "Did you
come?"
Because we weren't even talking about sex or any of that shit. He just was just like, "Yeah, you did that. Thinking about you made me do this." Now, I haven't sent this man a leg, a thigh, none of that shit.
It's your face, girl. Your face made me want.
Exactly, which is why I'm like, that's how I know that men can be okay with a woman spread eagle in the Playboy or a Hustler magazine. And this nigga's over here busting nuts to a Facebook profile picture.
So you sent me a video of the nut. You didn't send me a video of you jacking off and then nutting?
No, he there wasn't even a video. He just sent me a picture of the nut. I think he did send me a picture of another woman giving him head. He had a really big dick, but it was weird. So oddly enough, this nigga messages me. I blocked him, and then he was like, "Why did you block me from a different account?" He reached out to me for a different account, and I was like, "Oh shit, you got another one?" They blocked this one too.
It's true. The internet niggas are weirdos. They're true.
Fucking weird. So the other day, I get this message, and I completely forgot about this. This was like I said, like 5-6 years ago. I get this message, and this guy's like, "You still mad at me?" I'm like, "Nigga, I don't even know who the fuck you are." Like, I just
about sending me the cum video.
Well, I didn't remember this was him because this is a whole new profile. I blocked the other two, so I'm like, I don't know who this is. He said, "You don't remember me?" Oh,
I do.
So I haven't blocked him again, but he's on his way to being blocked. But I'm like, niggas is so weird.
My favorite thing to receive is the video of you jagging off and then coming in the
finishing.
Video. Yeah, like that's the best video to like. Y'all either send one or the other. Like if you send the whole thing, that's the best video to receive. And you got to be like kind of vocal in the video too. Like don't just come and be, you know what I'm saying, a silent comer. If you like jag off and then come and then, give me a grunt or something. Ooh, what's sexier than that?
Because you keep talking about how I didn't like that moaning man. Somebody sent me a video.
They said nothing about that moaning man.
No, you always like, I don't mind moaning. Moaning is fine. I'm like, no, you don't understand that shit is excessive.
I love it. Let me hear.
But somebody, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, sent me a video where he was coming and he was moaning a little bit, and I was totally okay with that. It wasn't excessive. I felt like it was the appropriate amount of moans to strokes to come in. Like it was perfect.
Stop being a fucking chemist in these goddamn videos.
It was great. The composition, the lighting. It's
Oh, I like the lighting. No, nigga. We was talking about, when niggas send you their dick. When niggas send you their dick, or they send you a video of their dick. Like, we want to see the whole thing. Like, I don't want to just see you the end when you come, or the beginning when you drag. And I was like, send the whole thing and make sure in it you nut in the video. And she doesn't particularly care for Mona and all that shit. So I get it though, because it can sound, a bit
a little feminine.
I don't know. Does it sound feminine to you?
Ooh, yes, that's too much, nigga. This isn't Boys to Men. We're not singing ooh ah. I need you to pull it back a little bit. This is too much for me. You cannot out moan me. This isn't a competition.
Yeah, who is this? You don't send niggas, you don't send videos of you jacking off? Who is that?
I haven't gotten a ton of those though. Only a handful of guys who have sent me dick pics have actually sent me full completion videos. I don't get those a lot.
Oh, I do. The whole, but do not send it like half-ass. Like, send the whole fucking thing. Like, send a video you jacking off of you moaning and then coming. Like, don't half-ass it. Like, if you gonna send it, send it.
Also, guys, I just want to throw this out there because I don't want y'all out here sending women these videos. All women are not going to be open to receiving these. So if you're like, Nikki and Crystal like it, I'm gonna send this shit to Sherelle. Sherelle may not be into this. So
no. Sherelle will be like, ooh.
Sherelle may not, bitch. You need to check first. I'm not about to send these nice, good gentlemen off. Everybody is not going to be into this. Shit, we probably have one right here. I know this is Al. Al.
How you know? Because he would hit us with a piece, sisters.
It's coming.
How are y'all this lovely Tuesday evening?
Al is not about to. I'm not about to send Al off.
Peace, sisters. How are y'all?
He's like, you know what, guys, young sisters. I sent her a moaning video of me jagging off to completion, and she blocked me. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you.
Listen, niggas sending videos of themselves jacking off. Yes. Who is this? Jay?
No, this is, I think, BP Nice.
BP Nice. Come on, man. I see your little thick ass in that profile picture.
I know, girl. I'm muscularly.
Exactly. I know you just sent somebody a jacking off video with a little.
I don't think he has. He's very old school.
Is he?
You don't be participating in the comments online. Yeah, he's very traditional, old school guy.
Nothing
wrong with that.
BP, come on, man. You don't do it. Ooh, you don't send that little video.
I know.
Exactly.
That's the only word for Boys to Men, nigga. Ooh, ah is a song. It is not a movement.
Mona while jacking off in the video was wait. So y'all sending the whole jacking off video and then not moaning in the motherfucker? Like,
because everyone doesn't moan when they nut, G.
True. And you know what? I will punch y'all in the fucking face because
what's going on with the punching? What's the violence?
Yeah, I'm aggressive.
You need to come sit on my couch. What is the print of this? When's the last time you got some penis? I feel like this is sexual frustration that's coming across right now.
It's general frustration. I had like some big anyway.
Exactly. But it just sounds like frustration. Come sit on my couch because you are punching everybody today.
Couch you know what? Like sit on my face. Like, I mean, not you sit on your face, but I mean, anyway. It's just frustration in general. Like, because why are you not fucking moaning? Like, why? I hate
because
silent.
Everyone's not a moaner.
And I'm annoyed. Like, don't be a silent comer. Like, why?
Al, I'm not expecting guys to send me jack off videos. I don't. It's not an expectation that, like, if I'm talking to a guy, that he has to send me a video. If he wants to send it, great. But it is not an expectation.
It's the expectation of mine. Send me the video. Start it off, when you jacking off, and then you're gonna come, and then you're gonna moan. Bada bing, bada boom. What's better than that? People
I'm gonna say chocolate chip cookies. Bitch, I haven't had food in days.
BP Nice. That's what the BP stands for, because now I'm mad.
That's what Sean said. Don't listen to him.
BP because that's what Sean said.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
really would have punched that nigga. See, if you just let me get this out, you just let me smack this nigga one time. Okay, smacking is disrespectful. If you let me, give him the left hook and the right hook, I'd be cool.
So BP said this. Amateur porn. I don't know if I've ever done amateur porn. I've done a lot of shit. I've never done amateur porn.
If we kicking it, we can do amateur porn all day, but sending random videos in DMs to women you don't even know, nah. Oh, I know these niggas. So
I didn't know, dude. Well, he wasn't jacking off though.
I know these niggas. Exactly. At least breathe heavy. Give me some. So it's just a silent video of you jacking off, and then you no. You don't give me a grunt. Did you grunt, nigga? Did you give me a grunt?
Grunt's fine.
I'm so
Grunting
mad.
is okay, but that whole boy, shut up. Shut up. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? This is so unattractive.
Girl, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. Like, what you mean? What do you
know? Like, again, I like super manly men. Like, there's nothing.
You try to make it sound like, Crystal like them. You saying?
Ain't nothing manly about a man saying, ooh, oh, what is manly about that?
Bro, I'm gonna need you to have another moan, bro. That's just
this is the exact moan I am copying verbatim. Ooh, bro, no.
I need to give you another moan. Like, give me a different one. Can I get
that's all I got. That's all I got. I did not call him back, so I cannot give you an updated moan.
The nigga, I'm sure in the course of the 40 years you've been on this planet, another nigga has moaned.
No,
you're serious.
No, they might have made like a and that's it. Like, they might have like a little grunt or something, but no, nobody has ever fucking moaned like that in my life.
Bro, niggas be in my ear singing like a canary. Like, I don't know what you mean.
So they probably know, like, if I moan in this bitch ear, she's going to kick me out.
Perfect. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a huge phone sex motherfucker. The control of it all was bomb. Come at your desk and work for Papi.
Hola, papi. Vamos a say, yo quiero mucho.
If you want to see it, pull it out when you see me, but I'm probably not going to be sending a pic. Not a pic.
What if I pull it out and I'm disappointed? Then what you going to do with it? Like, oh. Yay. If she won't be disappointed if she kind of knows what she's expecting in advance.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you, my days of a moderate sized dick is over. Like, I feel like I've put in my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've done everything I can do. Yeah, like, I don't want to be like, people have accused me of like being like a size queen. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I've spent many years on this earth with moderate, average penis. But today I have to draw a line and a boundary, and it's over. You ever feel like I put in my time, like I've done
with mediocre penis?
I'm not gonna say mediocre. I'm just gonna say like average penis. Like I've done enough. Like I've put my work in. I've done my time. Like I've done. I'm
Al wants you to know that you won't be disappointed. I don't believe you.
PM Don said
exactly why I don't believe him. Nope.
Nigga, you put PM Don on him, not him. You don't.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't believe PM Don. Like, I don't believe you.
Now we fucking calling him PM.
If I can get away. No, I'm not believing you, Al. I'm sorry. We don't believe you. You need more people.
2 weeks in a row. That ain't gonna be like, look, sisters.
I'm not watching any more episodes of these bitches.
I'm sorry. You're gonna be like, sisters, listen, I will not send my member through the mail. Like, I would never do such a fucking thing. We not trying to plug out. We gonna leave. Al, we gonna leave you alone. We gonna leave you alone, and Sean. Okay.
Oh, he said we need better names. Oh, Al, you don't want to get us started, Shaquille Sunflower. Come on, brother Shaquille Sunflower. You don't want us to give you a better name. You better rock out with PM Dawn.
Why do you walk into this every week?
Hey man, you better rock out with the PM Dawn before I send you Brother Rock.
Put that on that man. He probably be laying bitches out. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. I don't know. But listen, he probably do. We don't know. But yes, if you're gonna don't send the photo, send the video. That's provocative. That gets the people going.
It does.
Send the video. Start with you jacking off, end with you coming. If it's me, moan your heart out. If it's her, don't say shit.
So Shaquille Sunflower is talking major shit today.
Ow. Every week I be trying to spay you guys. Every time. Why you won't let me spay you, bro? No.
You got to live and learn.
We believe you, Al. She just talking shit. We believe you be laying nailing chicks to a cross.
To the cross. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. We know Al.
Oh my God. Poppy, what? When we put it in her mouth, bro. You can't let her do this. It's getting raunchy in these comments.
I know. God. People coming from my head today.
Threesome. You got to put her in her place, Joe. Lay the dick down like she wants you to.
Wait, no. You got to put together a million man mark.
Y'all know, brother Alexander will get that shit popping. Do not.
Oh, shoot. That's right, look. You know I got nothing but love for what is high. What is higher? You know I got love for you, Al.
I promise y'all I tried. I tried this week. I swear to God I did. I tried to leave you alone this week. I promise I did. Well, between me punching Sean and Algernoid getting this Million Man March together, I don't know, what is left. We love you. We love you. You know this is love. This is just how we love.
Nothing but love.
This is our way of showing love.
Riffing is part of the Black community. It's part of our culture.
It is. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do. It is. That was all I have for the letters. What else did you have?
I think that's all I had. I had some stuff last week, but I forgot what I want to talk about. So we'll save it for next week whenever I remember.
Y'all was like stressed out in PMU, and I didn't know why today. Y'all, shit went down. Was you in there today?
No, I actually was pretending to be at work, so I don't know what was going on. In PMU, I just came in there and saw Lance yelling. Isn't it funny? Like he doesn't even have to audibly talk for me to know that Lance is yelling. It just comes across.
I'm not yelling. This is how I talk.
This is how I talk. Lance, because the Lance comes in there and he tends to speak in absolutes, and we all know in PMU, talking in absolutes is where all the conversations go left. So I think when he did that, and women can't talk about this, like, but y'all tell us how to act every goddamn day in the Valley. You had a man on your show last week telling us why we weren't valuable. Like, bro, you had a whole guest telling us why we single and why we washed up after 35.
That shit was like 28, 29. Y'all got 28, 29. Y'all are done canceling.
Y'all done. Sorry, ladies. Damn. Get your knitting needles out. Get your cats, because life is over. Like, god damn. I'm like, shit, what am I supposed to do? I'm 41. So I'm just no good to nobody? No. What is the sister to do?
as much as you know, you don't want to you don't want to watch this nigga talk shit. It's like a train wreck. Like you kind of
can't
got to
help but
see,
watch.
even though you know what he has to say and what he stands for. It was a good show though. You know what I'm saying? So was the show on Tuesday night, but I don't have it. Garnet.
No.
See,
You know though,
cut to the gut, left hook, left to the gut. Like just let me get my shit off, bro. I'ma punch him. You hold him back. You taller than me. You hold him back, and I'ma run. I'm running. Trust me, I'm running.
You're not running.
I'm running.
It's like what's not a run? It's like a trot. You might be able to like trot a little bit, but
how long can you hold him back?
Until I break a nail. As soon as I break a nail, but you gotta go. You gotta go.
But yes, we don't have the footage from last week's awesome PM Dawn episode. But you know what? I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna let it go. It's a whole nother week. It's a whole nother episode. True. We have abused all of y'all throughout.
And that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
Because everyone's so nice to Al. For number one, let's just stop there. Everyone's just like, oh, Al is so sweet. Al is so nice. Like, well, Al gotta get shit like everybody else. You gotta take these jokes just like everybody else.
What do people say about Lance?
He yelled too damn much.
They wish they could punch you.
It's funny. It's literally people who don't know Lance that I've invited to the group that have come up to me and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with Lance?" I'm like, don't pay this nigga no attention.
We don't know.
Such an asshole. And I'm like,
we don't know.
I'm guys. Thanks for joining the group, I guess.
The views and opinions that happen in Part of My Ugly do not directly affect the views and opinions of the Vixen Memoirs podcast. Listen, we don't know them niggas. We just be in the group talking shit. Them niggas is them niggas. We don't know.
We don't know them.
It's risk. That's all we can say.
Yeah, and I wish I could say it was only one person that has come up to me and was like, "What the fuck is wrong with Lance?" It is not. It is a plethora of people.
We've been able to explain it. We don't have any excuses or any reasons. We just simply don't know.
Oh man, Lance is Lance.
For years, and we don't know. So listen, enter at your own risk. I know that I told you at the beginning of the show that I had when I went into the program that we use to upload the podcast as an audio podcast. I had just noticed that there were so many new listeners. So you are very welcome to come into this show and kick it with us on every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. ish. And fuck with us and talk shit with us. But remember, like I always say, it is Part of My Ugly. It is a dangerous place to be. So don't come for me when them niggas come for you. So listen, come in there at your own risk, do whatever you want to do. But if you want to kick it with us virtually live every Tuesday night, come on in here. Come, if you a dinosaur, you still fuck with Facebook heavy, come on in there. Come on in.
Yeah, you know the kids talk about us. They like only old people are on Facebook.
Exactly.
Fuck my vagina. Like it's my ass.
There's so many other cooler apps. Like to be honest, like nigga, just TikTok and shit, Snapchat and shit. Y'all on Facebook? Like yeah. Or
but I don't have 5 hours to make a 3-second Snapchat video, children. I have shit to do.
Fuck with us on live on YouTube. Also, you can do that too. We are under Pardon My Ugly, unfortunately. So if you want to fuck with us there too, you can. Yeah, come on in there. Fuck with us on YouTube at Pardon My Ugly. Fuck with us on Facebook on Pardon My Ugly. Send us your fun stories and anecdotes at askavixen@gmail.com. If you got some videos of your dick and you jacking off and coming loudly, definitely send it to me. Don't send it to her because she's gonna be disgusted.
Yeah, she's on YouTube. I mean, on the gram. She's on IG. You can find Crystal if you go to the Vixen Memoirs page, Vixen Memoirs podcast. Both of our accounts are highlighted in the info section, so you can find us individually and follow us.
Send it to both of us. I mean, why not? What if he hit you with a A grunt. Okay, what if a loud grunt?
A loud grunt?
Ugh. That's the only grunt I could,
What?
the only grunt I
You
could
sound like you're
do.
moving furniture.
That was the only grunt I got. Why?
I don't know. I want somebody sending me a moving furniture ass grunt.
Don't send that shit to her. But I mean, if you want to send it to me, how the fuck we gonna get this dick by July? All
I'm
right,
not worried about it. You are.
stress the fuck out.
I don't know why. I told you not to make this bet from the get go.
Exactly. Make him.
Yeah, exactly. I told you definitely not to. That this wasn't. These aren't the problems that you wanted.
That's a fact. Making them grunt, making them yell, whatever it is that you got to do. BP, come on, man. It's
We do
not
this every
bad.
Tuesday.
It
I
was
need you to start watching us regularly so you know that we be on dumb shit after the first hour every fucking Tuesday.
I tried
Except for
to
last week. You started talking about dick really early last week. I was just like, oh, this what we doing?
I tried to X out the whole, because I feel like you should have an appetizer to the dick. Like I don't know if I feel like you should just
Whip
kind
it
of,
out.
yeah. Like I don't know if you should just get right
Just whip
into
the dick out.
I mean, you know what's been happening
Surprise,
to me lately?
surprise.
Before you go, you know what's been happening to me lately? Like, I don't. Tell me if this is weird or not. You know what?
Yes.
Retrospect, it's probably not. It's probably like
If
right
it's
up.
you, it is.
No, it's probably like right up your alley. So, like when people come to my house now, they like come right in and they get right to the shits. Like, I knew you was gonna be like, yes. Like people,
That's what you're here for.
would you like a glass of water?
No, we can get water after.
You want to take off your jacket, like.
See, this is when we have this conversation in different aspects every time because you're like you don't see the point of like hanging out and getting to know people. Yeah, perfect. I agree with you on that. So just come in and drop your drawers.
Yes, listen,
Get
I
your
get
eagle
it.
on.
Like, trust me, I understand, but I mean, like, we're talking like walking, like you are walking in the door and then eating pussy, like you are, you just walked up the stairs, like you don't want to you don't want to get comfortable, you don't want to like take your shoes off, like.
Ooh, girl, you coming in there with the shoes and the hat on?
You don't want a glass of water. Like, no, we just get straight to the shits. Yeah, I did. Yes.
She did. I know. I'm like, I don't know why we have this conversation all the time. And she's just like,
yes.
I don't know why people hang out because that's how you build bonds and relationships and that's how you catch feelings. But then you turn around and be like, well, wait, no, you just want to come over here and immediately have sex? Girl, what happened to the dungeon layer? What happened to your layer of tricks and shit? That shit's gone. Now you want to have coffee and shit?
No, step into the lair and relax. But also take your shoes off, nigga. Take your coat off, nigga. Have a glass. Are you thirsty? Like,
no, bitch, I came here for sex, not water. You know how many 7-Elevens I drove past, nigga? If I wanted water, I could have got that shit. You know what I didn't have on my way here past 7-Eleven? Nigga, I didn't have vagina. You know what's here? Vagina. Girl, what? No. Yes, get to it.
Niggas are walking in the door, taking their shirt and shit off, like, whoo, let's just, nigga, would you like to have a seat? Damn,
on your, you can sit on my face. Yes.
Listen,
perfect seat. That's not, hey.
Listen. I don't got a problem with it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I have noticed that people are getting straight to not even. It's not even. I'm not wishing for like some sort of conversation. Y'all, nobody else is weirded out by this, like by walking directly into a house and immediately like eating pussy. Like that's not.
No.
Like walking straight in the door and like walking up the stairs and like like taking your clothes and shit off. Like, all right, let's get to it. Open your like the fuck. Is it? I'm not getting.
She is, guys. She is. I don't know what happened.
That's not what that's not. No. I was just trying to let y'all into, what I'm saying, give y'all a glimpse and try to, explain what was happening in my life. Jesus Christ. Yeah, exactly. It's like, let's go. Like, you've been here nigga, I just closed the garage door. Like, god damn.
I don't know who she is, guys. Because if you go back and listen to the first earlier episodes, this is a complete 180. I have no words. I've known this nigga for 20 something years, and this is the softest I've ever heard her talk in life. So, I mean, this is pretty soft, G.
Soft? This is what happens when I let y'all into my life. Like, this is what happens when I, let y'all be a fly on the wall of my life. Now y'all want to be in here calling me soft and shit. I don't want to eat cheese and crackers, but...
Sounds like you do. Sounds like you're like, wait, I put this whole charcuterie board together. You don't want the salmon? You don't want the salami? Fuck that shit. Fuck the blue cheese, bitch.
Fuck. Nigga, God, you don't want a fucking water? You don't gotta pee, nigga?
No, I want the vagina I drove an hour for.
40 minutes.
An hour. I drove here for a fucking hour. We could have talked in the car on my commute, bitch. Yes, we are here to have sex because by the time we're done, I have to go back home because the sun is coming up. Nigga, no, there is no fucking talking.
All right, fine. It's the last time. Every fucking Tuesday, I come on this show and I give y'all a glimpse into my life. How am I answering the door? Do you give him a little do you give him a little blanch when you answer the door, or do you give him a little?
It depends on the person.
Ooh,
like there was
that's petty, nigga.
No, because some guys, they like this one guy, he always was like, when I used to go over to his house, I would go over comfortable because we would just be sitting around chilling. And one day he said, how come every time you come over here, you look homeless? And I said, oh, I didn't realize that annoyed you. I know, like I didn't even feel bad because I did look homeless. And I said, oh. He's like, yeah, I be seeing you around and shit, and you don't be looking homeless outside. I said, oh, now that I know that you are into that, great. I'll buy some more shit and I'll wear my shit under, my jackets, or, when you come over, I'll answer the door and my shit. But I'm like, nah, nigga, we're watching TV and shit. I wanted to be fucking comfortable.
Nigga, I had to travel from my house to yours, nigga.
I know, with my whole bag and everything. Like, I got shit. I gotta get, stuff for work tomorrow. Like, yeah, I wasn't. I live in an apartment building. Nigga, I can't get on the elevator naked. but it's okay. I know. Well, later on I knew that's what he liked, so I would just make sure to do a better job when I would go over there.
I give him a little Blanche Devereaux when I answer the door. You know what I'm saying? I give him a little some. No, I don't be like, please don't eat my pussy right now. I just be like, well, damn, I mean, guess let's go. Shit, let's fucking go. My favorite show, I'm usually on early, but Baby Girl gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Who's Baby Girl?
Who gave you the heebie-jeebies?
What kind of night did you have, Leroy Jenkins?
My favorite show, I'm usually on early, but Baby Girl gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I feel like you have a story to tell. I want to hear this story. Who's Baby Girl? What'd she do to you?
Who's fucking Leroy? Who knows? Who fucking But anyway, hit us up at askavixen@gmail.com. Let us know any stories or anecdotes or any shit that you got to tell. Hit us up, either one of us, on Facebook, Instagram. We on all them shit. So you got something to say, or you want us to talk about something, or you just want to, talk some shit, let us know. And definitely go hit the... Definitely. What, nigga?
I don't know what his daughter did. Maybe she...
I swear. Definitely make sure you go to YouTube and hit the like and subscribe on Vixen Memoirs podcast. And thank y'all for fucking with us. Thank y'all for joining. Any new listeners, my apologies. Sorry. This is what we do.
This is what we do. This is our thing. This is our shit.
This is what we do every week, and we will be back next week for some more shit. So see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.